This Raw Vision video is brought to you by Metro Solar, proud partner of the Richmond Football Club.
Yeah, so fair turnaround with the family day start?
Yeah, it's been fantastic. Obviously, we know we've got a great following, but it's a surprise every year. You know, you rock up here at 10:30 and you see the line nearly back to the MCG. It's a pretty good feeling, and yeah, we've got a good day for it, which has been nice.
Any kids with your number on their back, or
a couple?
Number 9 and the 4?
Yeah, it's number 9, the 4, and the 3. But yeah, the 1 or 2, which is nice.
Yeah, that's good. How did you feel playing it with Noble yesterday? Getting back to, I suppose, the heartland of football.
Yeah, the suburban grounds, I suppose.
Yeah.
It's had a bit of a country feel to it actually, which was nice being from the country, and you know, a great turnout, and the atmosphere there was amazing, particularly for a NAB Cup game, and it's still February, so yeah, I think there was about 10,000 people there, and yeah, it was just a great day for footy.
Yeah, and what did you think in terms of your team? Did you get what you wanted to get out of it?
Yeah, I think it's been well written that we rested a couple of players and got some experience into some of our younger guys, which in the past maybe they wouldn't have had that exposure so early, and I thought they were fantastic. We concentrated on cracking in and just being competitive and bringing that energy and effort, which I think we did, and Bulldogs ran over the top of us in the end, which is a little bit disappointing, but overall, yeah, pretty happy with our performance.
How did Steve Morris go as captain?
Yeah, he was great, and obviously Steve, being a part of the leadership group, has stepped up in that role, and I thought he played well. He was something new to him playing forward yesterday, and I thought he had a great game considering the amount of inside 50s we had.
Yeah, and what did you think of your own game, sort of taking a few more steps this year after a pretty breakout season last year?
Yeah, I was reasonably happy. It was a bit of a different look in the midfield yesterday, obviously without Kochi and Dustin. So I suppose I felt I had to step up a little bit, but it's just always good to get the first one out of the way and get a game under my belt.
Yeah, I suppose this year you'll have a bit more interest in you considering last year as well. What have you done this pre-season to make sure that you sort of go to the next level as a footballer?
Yeah, I think I still had some deficiencies in my game. I feel I'm running a lot better this year, and I think the main thing for me was to continue to work on what put me in good stead last year as well. So being clean below my knees and things like that, just continue to work on those, and hopefully that puts me in good stead come round 1 and the NAB Cup.
And Kane Lambert showed a few good things yesterday. I suppose this time last year you were in a similar position coming out of the VFL.
Yep.
Have you given him sort of any advice about sort of taking the next step to the AFL level?
I just had a quick chat to him yesterday and just said that I felt, and in our practice matches out here and our stuff, that he's been fantastic, and I truly believe that he can play at AFL level and have an impact, and I think he showed that in the first quarter. I think he had 7 or 8 touches and looked, he was at home and picked up the pace really quickly. So there's one spot on our rookie list, and it's really competitive at the moment, which is great for our footy club, and Kane certainly put his best foot forward yesterday.
Yeah, do you think there's, I suppose, more scope for those type of guys coming from the VFL? They've shown in the VFL that they can play pretty well, and then taking it to the AFL? Yeah,
particularly I think at the moment you see there's not too many draft picks that come in and have to have an impact or have an impact straight away. I think that they can spend a couple of years in the gym, whereas with mature bodies that you can get in the VFL, and Kane's a perfect example, that they're ready to go straight away and ready to have an impact, and he's been a star in the VFL for the last 3 or 4 years, and I think there is a fair few guys, and I'd love to see more of those guys get a crack. Yeah.
Heading back home, I suppose, for your next game, looking forward to catching up with family, friends and all that?
Yeah, it'd be great. As I said, yesterday it was pretty similar, a bit of a country feel about it, and playing at Lavington, it's an amazing ground, and I think they'll get a really good turnout there as well. So looking forward to getting home, playing in front of the family and friends as well.
Is that where you played your junior footy?
Yeah, I was at North Aubrey, so not probably 5 or 6 minutes away, so I've played a fair few games there. I've been pretty fortunate. I played a couple of games there with the Giants and one in Wagga and in Wangaratta last year, so I've been really fortunate in the NAB Cup, and it's great for the country people. I know it's it can be like people don't like to get down there from Melbourne, but I know all the players, once we get down there, it's a great place and they love it.
Yeah. And in terms of this season, do you think and going into pre-season, do you think you're at where you're expected to be, like fitness levels and as a group, I suppose?
Yeah, I think most sides say at this time of year that they're the fittest they've been, and I suppose we're no exception. I think we've had a really good, solid training block, particularly with the season pushed back a couple of weeks. Everyone's fit, and we haven't got many injuries at the moment, which is fantastic as well. Clean bill of health at this time of year is really good.